Today is the 26th day of February, 2015. And I'm very happy to welcome an old friend who's with us, Mohan. Namaskar.
Thank you.
Well, Mohan, we've known each other for many years.
Yes, almost 55 years.
Almost 55 years. How did you or your family first hear of Sri Aurobindo and Mother?
Actually, not from my family I came here,
Oh,
but myself first. It was 1958, 15 August. I came to know about Mother and Sri Aurobindo and ashram. It so happened I was walking in a ground where we used to go early morning for exercises, running. Even today's that ground is still there.
where was this?
It is in Navsari. It was under Gaikwad, like Baroda.
Mm-hmm.
And officially there is no record, but many people told me Sri Aurobindo also was in Navsari.
Oh.
Barindra met Lele in Navsari. That record is there date-wise.
Mm-hmm.
So on 15 August 1958, I was walking for my exercises, and suddenly I saw in a one bungalow, glass bungalow, where people are coming and going and coming and going. So out of curiosity, I just went there. And as soon as I saw Mother and Sri Aurobindo, something clicked. And since then, I belong to them.
What was the place?
It was a house, and it was in a town called Navsari, Navsari, Navsari in Gujarat.
And people were gathering there?
Yeah, it was the opening of Sri Aurobindo Center, study circle.
Oh, I see. So, then what happened? You're in Navsari.
Then
How do you come to Pondicherry?
Then it so happened every weekend, I think it was Sunday evening, they used to have meditation, music,
At this
reading
center?
at the center.
Yeah.
And without fail, I used to go. Before going to center, I used to collect some flowers and I used to offer.
Yeah, yeah.
And once it so happened, the man who has started the center, he had heard my program of music. And then he brought some recording of Nishikantada's music songs on Mother and Sri Aurobindo, Gujarati song, Sundaram song. So I have learned that song and I used to sing every weekend during the time of meditation.
And how old were you at the time?
I was 21, I think,
21.
21 or 20.
Wow.
I born 25th November 1937.
So you're 10
Just-
months older than me.
just-
You're my older brother. My older brother.
Just after the darshan, after midnight, 4th
Yeah.
November.
Yes.
And then I told my brother I would like to go to Pondicherry. My brother was a railway inspector. So he said, I can send, but you are so young in such a long distance.
Yes.
I'm not going to send alone. So there were some people coming from Surat center. So with them I came on 23rd of April 1959 by
23rd.
train.
Uh-huh.
And I saw first time the Mother in balcony darshan on 23rd April 1959.
Old balcony.
Yeah, balcony.
The old balcony.
Yeah, old balcony.
Which was so close to her feet.
I was there for 14 days in 59. I came with only 75 rupees. And that time, those days, ashram dining hall was 3 rupees per day. And after 14 days, when I have to leave, I was crying up to the Madras, me and my sister. The emotion was so much, it was very difficult to go from here.
Your sister came with you?
Yeah, my younger sister,
Oh.
she is here. She lives in England. She is here at the moment.
Uh-huh. So,
And I saw mother on 1st May. Mother distributed sugar, 1 kilo sugar, New Horizons sugar mill,
right.
Lalji Bhai.
Yes, yes, yes.
And I was really wondered, because 1 kilo mother used to, distribute it. So, in prosperity.
So
Prosperity Room.
you didn't have an interview with mother at that
No,
time?
no.
Okay.
But I do told Madhav Pandit that I would like to stay here. And he told me that you are so young, come after a few years. He didn't, I think, as far as I know, he didn't given my letter to mother or my photograph to mother. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But he orally told me that
So now you've gone back.
I gone back. And then every day I was crying and praying, Mother, please call me, please call me, please call me. Then it so happened in Bombay there was a Sibir. You know, Sibir gathering. Sibir ko kya bolte hain, hero? Workshop.
Workshop.
3 days in Bombay Center, in the car. There, I was there for 3 days. And then I came to know that in Bombay, sorry, in Bombay Center they wanted someone to look after the center.
Oh.
So I joined the center, Sahkar, Churchgate, B Road. Have you been ever?
Was Dan Palkiwala there at the time?
Then Palkhiwala at her place, but this was in the other side.
Oh, other side.
So I started working there, 60 rupees per month. 60 in those days, 1959.
Wow.
So I was there, I think, December, January, February. 29 February celebration, supramental manifestation, I was there in Bombay. I arranged I have done a lot of things then.
So that would have been 62?
No, it was in 60.
60.
60
Sorry,
February,
60.
60
February
February
29. 60.
29.
Right.
29.
Right. 4 years after.
Yeah.
Yes. So then what happened?
Then it so happened I was not happy in Bombay because I told my brother that I would like to go again. So my brother told me, I'm not going to send you alone, I will come with you. So me, my mother, my eldest sister, my brother, my younger sister, we all came. And they went down south to Kanyakumari, Rameswaram, Madurai. I didn't go.
You stayed here.
I stayed here. And I told afterwards when they have to leave Pondicherry, I would like to stay a few days more and I will come back.
Yeah.
Then I didn't go. I stayed.
That was it, final, huh?
Ravindraji informed mother about me. Generally, mother used to see people and give permission. But in my case, mother has not seen me and gave permission. I came to know much later, after few years, someone told me that Ravindraji took permission.
I see.
And I was working in dining hall when I
That's
joined.
where everybody got placed
Yeah,
first.
Yes, first. Then one day it so happened, I saw a notice, and in that notice, mother has written with red ink, good and quick answer. Good and
fit answer.
quick answer.
Quick.
Quick answer.
Uh-huh.
There is a department called electric department
Yes.
by Bulada,
Yes, yes.
and Bulada wanted someone for water because it department for maintenance of electricity and water.
Mm-hmm.
So next day, when I read the notice and I asked Kesavji, what is this electric department? He spoke to Ravindraji, and next day they sent me there.
Mm.
So for 18 years I worked in that department,
And you worked with Bulada.
Bulada.
Can you tell us some reminiscences about him?
Bulada was a very sincere worker, very, very sincere and simple. And when anything happened, he used to do himself. It so happened that sometime mother used to hold the ladder and Bulada used to change the bulb, he told me. And he was from Shanti Niketan. You have seen Bulada in the ashram, his room.
Sure.
And whenever I used to go to mother, I used to pray, mother, make me like Bulada. And mother used to know me, Bulada's Mohan.
So when did you finally get to see mother?
I saw mother a number of times.
Interview.
On my birthdays.
Uh-huh.
I saw mother on the first floor. You know, in the corridor there is a chair. There I saw mother. It so happened one of my brother has a gangrene, and doctor told that they have to cut the foot.
Oh.
So I was praying, mother, let my brother die, but I would like to bring him here, and I want to bring to you. So we lifted my brother and took first floor to mother. And mother gave the blessing packet and mother told me that it should be kept under the foot during the night. And that night my brother has a kind of a dream or vision regarding the evil force who possessed him. He was possessed by an evil force. And my brother was all right, but mother, that day mother has a high fever. I came to know later on through Vasudha-ben that mother had a very high fever. And my brother was all right.
And she took it.
She took it.
Yeah. The foot, the gangrene?
Yeah. No operation, nothing was done. And up to the end, he passed away last year at the age of 84.
I see.
He passed away.
Can you tell us some remembrances of mother?
Well,
and even the simplest things have a beauty for us and are meaningful to all of us.
In 72, in 64, I went to mother, and mother put this finger ring in my hand.
Yeah.
64. Since then, this ring is there.
64.
1964. I used to go every Wednesday to clean mother's filter. And the filter unit is just behind her room, at the back of her room. Once it so happened that mother heard some sound of spanner. And mother asked Vasudha-ben, who is there, who is there? And so I was just going, and then mother came to the window, and mother said, Mohan is there. So I, with both the bucket in my hand, and mother came to see me. And then mother had, there was no bathroom at second floor.
That's
You
right.
know, there was
That's
no
right.
bathroom.
There was no bathroom, yeah.
So the bathroom was made, and I had worked. And those who have worked in mother's room, they were all called. So mother came in the wheelchair that day when the bathroom was open. Visiting room, you remember where the mother's instrument is there, electric organ.
And so they were all called. You were all called.
Yeah, we were all, those who have worked electric and water, and we were all called. Some of Lilu Ben, Puspa Ben, because they arranged the room.
Oh, really?
And Mona, Golkon Mona.
I see.
Once it so happened, sorry, I have little
okay.
problem with my. I went to mother, and mother asked me, "Vous comprenez français?" I was learning French with my French teacher, and I simply said, "Oui, mère." And I could not, I was so nervous, I was so nervous. It was good that Vasudhaman was there. She was explaining me in English. I used to learn piano from Richard Rigaud's dentist.
Ah,
You remember?
vaguely,
Ah.
vaguely.
And I used to go to his house to practice. And I was practicing almost 3 hours continuously. So he was disturbed. Being my friend, he didn't tell me, but he complained to mother.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh,
And then I went to mother, and mother told me, don't go there, and I will arrange a key, piano room.
yes, yes.
Uh,
On the
Ol-
corner.
Olga,
On the corner.
the
Olga.
corner.
Olga's place, yeah.
So, few years I continued, then later on I left.
What kind of music were you playing?
I was playing, I was doing most of the exercise of Hannon, or
Yes,
what?
yes.
His exercise I used to do. All
Right.
exercise I do. Then I used to play my own Indian classical,
Uh-huh.
my own. And naturally, small piece also I used to play.
So is that how you got deeper and deeper into music?
Yeah. Music is, I have learned music for 7 years in Gujarat.
Oh,
I have passed 5 exams, written, oral. 2 years was there for diploma, but I came here and I didn't go back.
and did mother talk to you often or for
No,
occasionally?
my personal feeling was there. I was not bothering mother, even for problem or nothing.
Mhm.
Because she was there so much, I was feeling concretely her presence. She helped me a lot in music, lot. Whatever today I'm singing, it is her grace. Nothing is my own. People give me, bring to me, Mohan bhai, compose this, and it compose. It come, and often a hero was there with me. So I have composed many songs, slokas, and
Mhm.
in Lodi when I went 2002, they asked me to play on 17th November
Yeah.
keyboard. I just played for almost 21 minutes. I was there 2002. Lodi.
And you felt mother.
Huh?
You felt mother
Yes,
playing
yes,
through
yes.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it is, they are selling, WAC is selling meditation music.
Oh, of your piano
Yeah,
music.
yeah. Keyboard.
Keyboard.
Electric.
Keyboard. Okay.
Vishnu, you know, no? Vishnu, no?
Very well.
Uh,
Yes.
So Vishnu is recorded. I didn't know that he is recorded.
Ah.
When he came, he brought to me. It was played in playground
Oh.
last year.
Tell us a bit about your life here in the ashram.
My life, I'm all the time busy. I'm working. Even now also I feel like resting and reading of Mother and Sherwindo. But I have not enough time because again I started working in Sherwindo room. I used to work from 1986. Ravindraji gave me when Lalluba had a health problem. So for 15 years I have worked in Sherwindo room. But something happened and Kumud told me.
Hmm?
Kumud told me not to continue.
Ah.
So there was a 10 years gap. Then I went to USA.
Right.
That was कौन से year में? 2002, yes. I went.
Can you tell a little bit about your trip to America?
Oh, it was mother's plan, not mine. I went with Champaklalji. First I went to 86. And then 88 I went with Champaklalji. You met Champaklalji, no? I think 88.
I know you well, yes, of course.
Champaklalji was going and I came to know, so I told him that I would like to join you. And it was a great help to him because as I know many people, devotees, so I had taken him to many countries like Austria, Vienna,
Oh,
France, Kiran Vyas, London, England, so many friends. Then Canada, Montreal, Toronto, this center. There is a relics. And then many other friends we visited with him, and they were very, very happy.
Tell us a bit about him.
Matagiri also.
Matagiri, I know.
Yeah,
yes.
Matagiri.
Sam and Eric were there.
Sam,
Yes.
Eric.
Yeah. How was it with Champaklal in America?
Oh, he was a great man. He used to love me. You know, he has written 47 prayers in Gujarati. It is not poetry or prose. His own experience with Mother and Sri Aurobindo, which I recorded, Peter has recorded. Spontaneously I sang. Spontaneously I sang. And he used to love to listen. Not only that, he used to give to many people. And he told that I sang through Mohan.
How beautiful.
Champaklal.
Did you use an instrument also?
Only harmonium.
Harmonium.
And Tanpura was there, no? Hero played Tanpura. Very good, very nice recording Peter has done. You know Peter, क्या उसका surname क्या है?
He was known as Redhead Peter.
Oh, Redhead Peter.
He was known as Redhead Peter.
Peter. I don't recall him.
He
I
was
must have seen him.
he's from
I don't
Germany.
recall. From Germany. And
Once I went to mother and I told mother, my sister is going to England. I would like to go to Bombay to see him. Mother said, your sister is going to Bombay, England, but are you not going to leave me? You are not going to leave me, no? I said, no mother, I am not going to leave you.
so you did speak with mother.
Yeah, I did. But I was very little. Because when you go to mother, you forget everything. Everything. You don't remember where you are in. Absolutely. What dress she is. I made gown for mother in 64, hemming. And mother...
By hand?
With hand. Because the mother clothes were all done by hand, not by machine. So satin ground green color, and I think there is also photograph of this.
And what work are you doing upstairs now?
I'm dusting, cleaning, dusting, waxing, polishing before darshan, even sweeping. Work for me, no problem. Any work I do.
But it's a blessing just to
Yes,
be there.
very. When Niruddha was there, I was working and I was singing. So Niruddha was disturbed because he could not concentrate by studying with Savitri or reading Life Divine or something.
Yeah.
So he told Manoj, ask Mohan not to sing that. Manoj said, don't sing that. But it was a very good because Lallubai was unable to do. And Niruddha told me, it is a great help you have come.
Yeah, Lalubai couldn't bend anymore.
Because he had an operation also,
Yeah,
prostate
yeah,
operation.
Right,
Also he had
right. He was very dear to me.
Yeah, he's a very simple, a very nice person.
You had so much contact with so many of the older disciples.
Yeah, I
Can
came
you-
just in time.
Can you tell us some remembrances of Nolini or Amrita?
No, I was so busy, I have not personal contact with anybody.
Oh,
And I was not bothering anybody for any problem.
just working
Just
with
working,
Pulada.
yes. Working, making symbols for mother, making cards for mother. You have seen the symbol in meditation hall, mother symbol. That is made my way.
You made that.
I made.
So you were an artist also.
Yes, by caste I am carpenter. My father was a carpenter.
Ah,
I have not learned carpentry, but I know.
it's in the hands.
Yes, yes. And every mother's birthday, every Sri Aurobindo's birthday, I used to make a card, big folder. In 72, I make for 15 August, I made 15 card, big folder, and I took to mother, and mother, each folder I open in front of the mother, and mother is written in front of me. 15, 8, 72 blessings.
In front of you.
Yes.
Each card.
Each card. And Saroja was there with me because Saroja has painted the blue lotus. In
Yes.
72, mother had decided to have blue lotus. Blue lotus.
Did mother say anything about the blue lotus?
No, I didn't know, but it was a mother has said
Because
blue lotus.
Sri Aurobindo did reply to Champakal's question on blue lotus. I
Blue
just
lotus.
wondered. Mother chose
Saroja
that.
has done.
Mother chose
If you
that?
want to see the card, I can show you at my brother's place because my brother also had one. And those who were offered 1,001 rupee or 1,000 rupees, it was given to them by the department, embroidery department,
By the-
in the corner.
At the corner. Okay. By dispensary.
By dispensary.
Yeah, okay.
Before you go to dispensary
Right,
corner,
right, right.
embroidery
Okay.
department.
And life here now in the ashram?
Well, it is much change, but I mind my own business. I don't go in any group or nothing. I don't sign or nothing.
Mhm.
Because I have not come here for all this thing. I have come for mother and Sherwin.
Did you ever see Sri Aurobindo in your dreams?
No.
Mother?
Mother number of time.
Number of times.
Number of time.
Can you share any one?
Once it was heavy rain and mother wanted to go to Bulada's room. So I offered my palm and I asked mother to walk on the palm. And before coming also I had a vision about the ashram and mother. Very beautiful. Even today's date I remember. All in white dress. Mother was in white dress, sitting, and beautiful day. Before I
So you saw her like
saw
that.
mother.
Yeah. Maybe one or two other dreams or experiences.
I don't remember anything. But I do feel when I sing. And my aim is to sing song on Mother and Share Window. Though I sing other devotional song by Kabir, Mirabai, but my main aim is to sing Mother and Share
I
Window.
see.
I sing Gujarati, Hindi and Sanskrit. And most of the song which I have recorded in 5 CDs I have composed.
How did you learn Sanskrit?
Sanskrit I have learned. When I was in the school, I have learned the Sanskrit up to BA standard.
Can you tell us a little bit about your teachers? Who you
Teachers,
studied with?
I have studied in Parsi school. You know, Navsari is a place for Dadabhai Navroji, if you know. He was in Congress. And Parsi, you know Parsi?
Yeah,
Like Dhan Palki Wala.
many, I know.
Many. And all my teachers were Parsis,
I see.
even my headmaster. And they were so strict that one mistake in English dictation, they say, that's not good. And they were so loving, more than your parents. You see, your parents are standing to study, why can't you study? And they are very, very loving people. And one of my teacher was very close to me, and I was very close to him, Adarji Master. He was bachelor, and he was a disciple of Meher Baba. Have you heard of Meher Baba? He was a Parsi.
Sure.
So whenever I used to go to Navsari, I used to see him.
How did you learn art? Did you learn painting?
No.
So how do you make the cards?
Card, because it is handwork. It is in my blood, because my father was a carpenter.
Okay. How beautiful.
I have done many cards. My first card was taken by Shiva Bai Amin. And mother wrote on blessing and for the Nairobi Center.
Ah,
And in 72, when I made the card, the mother has done the cancellation of Sherwindo stamp on that card. And that card is with Suprabhadi.
with Superba
In stamp.
stamp
Yeah,
department.
it is. If you want to see, I have not seen, but I know
Ah.
because Himasinka told me that mother has. I have seen the photograph.
You remember Himatsinka? Very
Huh?
well. You remember Himatsinka?
Yeah, I remember, but I have not much. I never used to go to any people. There was no time. See, ashram life is so busy. I was working almost 8 hours. Then there is a group activity. Then there is music. Then work. So all my life,
Yeah.
Now I am reading little bit, but earlier I have no time to read.
Tell us a little bit more about your music and your compositions.
My music is Mother's Grace. It is nothing else but Mother's Grace. I feel
Did Mother hear your music
yes, in prosperity.
in prosperity?
You know Niranjan Guha in
Niranjan.
library. He recorded
I know Niranjan.
and
Niranjan
he played
very
in
well.
prosperity.
Yes.
He played.
He moved to France afterwards, yes. And so he played it for Mother.
Yeah. He was a great help. He encouraged me a lot for music. Lot. Not only that, he gave me the harmonium which was used by Dilip Kumar Roy. I got that harmonium. I have given to one of my students.
And are you composing today?
Nowadays, much less, not much.
Mostly singing.
Singing. Recently, I have composed one song on Mother. And last year, I have composed some slokas written by one of the ex-student
Oh,
regarding the meeting of Mother and Sherwin the first time, 100 years.
100 years.
She has written 100 slokas and I have selected 5 slokas. Last year I had a program on songs on Mother and Sherwindo in Rag Bhairavi, one single rag. All the songs, slokas and songs
On one rag.
in Hindi, Sanskrit and Gujarati was in the same raga.
Beautiful. What do you see, or what can you say to the young people who are seeking today? Some of them seeking very desperately to find something higher. You have found it in Mother. Can you tell a little bit? Maybe some words.
I don't remember anything. Nowadays I do feel like reading and remaining quiet. I'm teaching young students. There are many young students who have started learning Do Re Mi Fa from me, and many of them they were very good. Now also I am having 8 young children of Iradi's boarding. And
What ages?
7, 8, 9, 10. And I teach them Om Namo Bhagavate, playing simple composition. And
Without instrument or with harmonium?
with harmonium.
With harmonium. That must be a joy to teach them.
Yes. This morning also. And then whatever friends bring chocolate or Cadbury, I keep them there, for them and I give them. I don't eat.
So Mohan, what did you feel when Mother left her body?
Well, I was working for 24 hours. I didn't have rest. very little rest in Buladashram. I was working, because since the beginning, since 1950, 1960, whenever work was there, I was there in Samadhi. Even today's date, I still continue my work. When we change the sand 4 times a year.
Yes.
Earlier there was no marble. There was ordinary, you know.
Right.
So we used to scrap and painting with Umar Chanda, Madan Podar.
Madan Podar.
Madan
yes.
Podar, Gangaram used to come, Kittuda used to come. They all left, but I'm still continuing. Even,
So, at the time Mother left, what were you doing?
The same day, it was a Saturday, and there was a film, some Kannada film, Telugu film, and I was not happy. I left the playground, I came to ashram, I was looking at mother's window, and the tears were flowing. And I told my friend that it's better you go home and cry, don't cry here. But then the next morning someone came at my door and knocked me, mother's body is brought down. So immediately I came to ashram, I saw mother. And
Early morning.
early morning. Next day, I had a permission to take mother's photograph. I was doing photography. I learned photography.
Oh.
I used to print mother and Shervindo's photograph for almost 7-8 years. I have a small. I didn't have proper darkroom, so I used to print 2B, a postcard, and cabinet size photograph of mother and Shervindo under Pranavdas, because Pranavdas was in charge. So I have taken 13 photographs of mother. I had a Russian camera, Zenith. It was so heavy.
You took the pictures of Mother?
Yeah, I took one. And in last August darshan, I had a permission, but it so happened it rained. So I was afraid to bring my camera out. I was on the terrace of dispensary. You know, people used to take photographs from this
Oh
side.
yes, from the terrace, yes.
So I didn't have it. But the last photograph of mother I have taken, 13 photographs.
And then the preparations for putting Mother in Samadhi?
Yeah, I cleaned the chamber before mother's casket was placed. And during the removing of the sand, myself, Norman, and one Lal Babu, 3 of us inside the chamber. Because almost 1 lorry load sand was there inside. You were here then?
I was here, but
So-
only on the day Mother left.
So I was there to help to take out the sand from the
Yes.
chamber. You know the chamber, no?
Yes.
There are 2 chambers.
Two
Shervindo's chamber was quite a, and there was upper chamber which was full of sand. Then there was a concrete slab.
Right. Yes, I know the story of Udar.
Yeah.
You remember?
Yes.
Mother said, Udar, you make a second chamber, and he said, no, Mother.
I didn't know, but
He
mother
refused. He refused, and Mother looked at him with a look, and she said, Udar? He said, yes, Mother.
Yes, Divine has his own way. And before placing the casket,
Yeah,
Rosewood casket, I went inside, cleaned the chamber
I see.
on the 20th morning. I took some picture also.
I remember Richard
Hmm?
and
Ri-
Mona were carrying the
Yeah, I
casket.
know. Mona, Richard, Bhatti,
Bhatti.
Amrendra, I know.
Narendra, yes, yes.
I know.
Yes,
I've seen them.
yes.
I think I have some photograph of casket also, but I don't know where it is.
But so many people, and I'm sure yourself, have told us that they don't miss the Mother because she's
No,
with
she's
them.
there, she's there. Only it's problem with us, we don't call her. Shervindo also is there. We
Yes,
don't call her.
yes.
See, I am working in Shervindo's room and I'm during the meditation I'm there and I often see people with emotion, crying, even every day I see someone.
Sure.
They are there, but the problem with us.
Yes. Yes. Mohan, thank you very much.
Thank you.
A very special day to be with you.
Thank you. I remember your singing near the Samadhi. I often remember that. Mother listened, no, from her room.
Yes.
It was 1960, no?
It was 1961.
61.
61.
And I also remember Annie used to sing there in piano room,
Mhm.
and I used to listen at ashram. Gate. Oh, soprano.
Yes.
I still remember.
Yes. It was a different time then.
Yeah, I know, time is. I used to visit you in Auroville, if you
Yeah.
remember, Oro Orchard.
Yes.
Whenever I used to come, it's ages I have not been there. Can you
I
believe?
see. Ah,
But when you were there, I used to come to you.
yes, yes.